Hi everyone, welcome to tonight's Chinese class. So as usual, before we started the new lessons, we are going to do a short overview of the last lessons. So firstly, we will tell the difference between 立刻 and 马上. So both these two words have the meaning immediately, at once, or right away, and they are both used as adverbs of time. However, they have an important difference between these two. So 立刻 means immediately, right away, or right now. So it's normally used in situations when the circumstances are very urgent. Therefore, it contains a sort of command mood. So when something will happen or has to be done in the next second or next minute, we will use 立刻. So here it illustrates the immediate actions. But 马上 is more used in situations that allow a short delay. You can regard it as soon as possible. For example, 我立刻就做 I will do it now. So when I say it, I'm going to do it. 我马上就做 I will do it as soon as possible. It means, yeah, I will do it soon, but maybe not now. So that's the major differences between these two. Let's look at some examples which are more suitable for 立刻. So here, pay attention to the urgent and command mood of the word. 上课铃声响了，我们要立刻去教室。So the school bell is ringing, so we have to go to the classroom immediately. Here, the bell ringing means that we are already late for class, so we better use 立刻 here to stress that we are going to the classroom now. 妈妈晕倒了，我立刻打了120叫救护车。My mom fell in a faint, so I called 120 for the ambulance immediately. So here, the situation is very urgent, so it's reasonable that we use 立刻 immediately to stress that we are going to call the ambulance now to help my mom. And here, 120, in China, it is the number for the ambulance. And for the policeman, it is 110. And for the fireman, it is 119. 我老板很生气，让我立刻去他办公室。My boss is very angry, and he asked me to go to his office immediately. So here, as the boss is very angry, and this fact makes him really have to meet me instantly. In this case, it sounds more natural if we use 立刻, because it is instant order from my boss, rather than I can do it soon, I will do it immediately now. And for 马上, as it allows a short delay, it always means in the near future or very soon. For example, 我妹妹马上就大学毕业了。My sister will graduate in the near future. So since it cannot take place in a minute, you still need some more time to achieve this end. We will use 马上. If you use 我妹妹立刻就大学毕业了, it means that immediately, at this moment, at this minute, your sister graduates, and it appears not that natural for us. 我们马上要离开中国了. We will leave China very soon. So here we are expected to leave China, but maybe in a few hours or a few days. It's not immediately. If you use 我们要立刻离开中国, it's more like in a cinema you have different, spies, and then they receive a phone call telling them like their missions are open to the enemies, so they need to leave China immediately. In that case, you can use 我们立刻离开中国. But here, it's really like we are going to leave China soon, so we are going to use 马上. 飞机马上就要起飞了. The plane will take off soon. Here, we cannot expect the airplane to take off within the next second, so we use 马上 instead of 立刻. However, 马上 can also be used together with some words meaning within a short time or now. For example, 现在马上 or 马上就. these two words, they are interchangeable with 立刻. For instance, 我们现在马上出发 it equals to 我们立刻出发 to express we will start off immediately. Because 现在马上 it means as soon as now, so it's immediately. That's why we can interchange them one with another. 我马上就去机场接他 it equals to 我立刻去机场接他 I will go to the airport to pick up him immediately. Because 就 it also stresses a very an action that will come soon. That's why if you put 就 after 马上, it also stresses the immediate actions, and it's interchangeable with 立刻. In addition, we also use 马上 in oral Chinese to respond to another person, meaning very soon or in 1 second. 立刻 cannot be used like this. For example, when other people they told you, 快点儿，我们都在等你 Hurry up, we are waiting for you. You can simply answer, 好，马上 Okay, 1 second. But try to see here, 马上 you use it. You only use this word. You don't need to add other things to the response. However, if you really want to use 立刻, in this case, you can say 好，立刻就来，立刻就来。You need to add some words after the 立刻 to replace 马上。And the second point we are going to review is between 原来 and 本来. So there are some sharing usages between these two words. They can both express originally, and then when they are expressing originally, they are used as adverb of time. It equals to 过去 or 以前, and it means used to. For example, 他原来是中国人，后来移民到美国，所以现在他是美国人。You can also say 他本来是中国人，后来移民到美国，所以他现在是美国人。He was originally a Chinese citizen, but he became an American citizen after he immigrated to the USA. Or you can also say, 他过去是中国人，后来移民到美国，所以现在他是美国人。Or 他以前是中国人，后来移民到美国，所以现在他是美国人。When you want to express the idea of used to, these four words, they are interchangeable. Another example, 我原来不知道这个词，老师解释以后我就知道了。I didn't know this word before, but I understood it after the teacher's explanation. You can also say, 我本来不知道这个词，老师解释以后我就知道了。Or, 我过去不知道这个词，老师解释以后我就知道了。Or 我以前不知道这个词，老师解释以后我就知道了。But pay attention that 本来 cannot be used as a noun in a comparison in this case. But you can use 原来过去 or 以前。For example, 现在手机上网比原来快多了。It's much quicker to surf online on a mobile phone than before. So here, 比原来 it is used as a noun, but a noun that indicates the time. So here, you cannot use 本来 because 本来 cannot be used as a noun. 原来 can be used as a noun, and 过去 or 以前 they can also be used as a noun. So you can say 现在手机上网比以前快多了 or 现在手机上网比过去快多了 They are both fine. 原来还可以表示突然明白了真实的情况 Additionally, 原来 can also be used to show that you suddenly realize the actual situation at hand. And in this scenario, it means it turns out. 这本书原来是你的呀，我还以为是他的呢。Ah, this is actually your book. I thought it was hers. So 原来 it expresses that before I didn't know that this book belongs to you. I thought it belongs to her. But now, actually it was your book. So you can use 原来 before the verb saying that 原来是你的呀. This is actually your book. Another example. 你原来在这里啊，我找了你半天. There you are actually. I've been looking for you for a long time. So it expresses that I've been looking for you for a long time. I didn't know where you are. But actually you are there. You are here. So it turns out it means that suddenly you realize what is the actual situation. And 本来 in oral Chinese language, it can be used to state that the actual situation is different from your expectation. In English, it means in the first place. For example, 我本来每天都坐地铁上班，但是今天起晚了，所以只能打车去公司。I usually go to work by metro, but I got up late today, so I had to take the taxi. So here actually means in the first place, I would go to work by metro every day. But today, which is out of my expectation, is that I got up late so that I can only take a taxi to go to the company. Another example, 我本来想去北京的，但是北京太冷了，我就去上海了。I planned to visit Beijing, but it was too cold there, so I traveled to Shanghai instead. So in the first place, I planned to visit Beijing. I wanted to go to Beijing in the first place. But it was too cold there. This is out of my expectation. In the end, I traveled to Shanghai. So these are the differences between 原来 and 本来. So 原来 it means it turns out, and 本来 it means in the first place. The third grammar point we are going to review is 并. And in Chinese, it have different meanings, and we usually understand this verb in a phrase. For example, when it is used as a verb, you can use the verb 并拢 to say put together, or 合并 merge. For example, 把脚并拢 put your feet together is always used in a situation when we were receiving the military exercise and the officer in command will say, put your feet together. So, 把脚并拢, it means to put something together. 并拢. Or 合并 is a merge. It's the meaning of merge. 把这两家公司合并了. These two companies merged. You can also see in the Excel, you have a function that is called merge the cells. And in Chinese, it is 合并单元格 merge the cells. 合并单元格. And 并, it can also be used as a connective. And the conjunctions are either at the same level or the latter part of the conjunction is at a more advanced level. The vocabulary is 并且. It equals to furthermore. And in French, I think you can simply use it, comprehend it as en effet or d'ailleurs. For example, 他相信书上的内容，并且永不怀疑。He trusted what has been written in the book. Moreover, he never has a doubt about it. So here, you see, 并且 it is a connective. It connects two facts. So the first one is he believes everything that is written in the book. And the second part is that he doesn't have a doubt. But when you are using 并且, it have two different conjunctions, and the latter part can also be as a more advanced level. So it means actually he trusted what has been written in the book. But in addition to that, at a higher level, and moreover, he even never has a thought about it. When you are using 并且, you are having this tendency of stress the latter part. And when you are using 并 before the negative word, it is to use to strengthen the negative tone and to express it is not as expected. For example, 原来教中文课并不容易. So here, the negative word is 不. So 容易, it is easy. 不容易 is not easy. 并不容易, it means I thought it was easy, but it turns out to be that actually it was not easy at all. So 原来教中文课并不容易. 原来 we just learned it. It turns out that teaching Chinese isn't easy at all. Isn't easy as I expected. So these are the 3 grammar points we will review for the last lesson. I hope these are fine with you. And later on, you are going to listen to the audio of the text and also the audio of the vocabularies we are going to learn in the new lessons. I'm going to see you in the next video. See you soon.